We're back. Um, Last night the stream cut out because I had to take a phone call, ended up recording with the phone. That shut off. We'll be finishing up with Violet, and then later today, we'll be doing Shield. I don't have to do it last time, though, because it's gonna be the same episode on YouTube, so. Yeah. But, same idea. We're just trading up, Buffalo Wild Wings here. That's pretty much it. We'll do this for like an hour and a half. I'll stop, upload both parts to YouTube, and then later today we'll do a 2 hour live of Shield. So I'll be back. Yeah, that's the plan for now. Trade up Wild Wings, take out some Team Star stuff like I promised yesterday. Yeah. Oh wait, we never did catch a Meg. There's better spots. Well, that would be training, I guess. Alright. And I went too far, they all despawn. Yeah. This is Oiklone. It is the evolved form of Lechonk. It has two different forms, one for male, one for female. Wait, this thing's ability is Anger Point? That's gonna be dangerous. Buffalo Wild Wings might be one of the most dangerous Pokemon on the team. And I'm going to be using a pseudo legendary on this team. You can tell how tanky the pig is. Like, it's crazy. Wow. Before I got the Great Ball, there's no way a Pokeball can catch it. Yeah. And the point of training is to get this thing up, not let it be beat. So, double kick. I could have just done double kick from the start. You know what? Why don't we just start evolving the things we've caught? That'll be a stack sentries. And it makes it so I don't have to catch them. Ooh, a nice heal, that's nice. Not right now, but that's gonna be nice later. Yeah, there's so much to explore this that it's actually insane. To compare where we are, right up there is Bessacosa, the town with the school. Oh, I should turn this off. My bad. There we go. Dang. The move's called double kick, and he just one tapped it with one. LeChuck and Hot Pip gets moves, but they won't be part of the team. They're not part of my plan, so. Eh. But it is good that they're leveling up. Alicia the musician. Might because it's waiting. What if moves get a buff? No, we don't have the move Thief, so I'm not going to be fighting this guy here. Trust me, you want to use Thief on him. You can buy the item he has later, but why do something later when you could get it now? Well, probably by the time we get Thief, we could buy it. Benjamin, the student, has a Sunkern. We're probably ready enough to start going towards the Fire Team Starbase. We have Aqua Jet. I could buy Buffalo Wild Wings and Mystic Water. Actually, it's a good idea. Boost the power of its Aqua Jet even farther? Yeah. Your Power Bond Slide does not stand a chance. Double kick. Because you can't up sturdy. And that's how you beat a sturdy Pokemon. Just hit it twice in the same move. And then they can't hit you back. Hoppip just learning everything. Sigh. I sneezed. I meant to jump. Oh well. Probably a good thing we came down here. Because of the Gimme-Go coins. I'll see how much we're at later. Yes, there is a Pokemon Center right here. So I think we're strong enough to take it out. The game's gonna recommend you do the dark type one first. That actually... Yeah, we're gonna take out the dark one first. I think he's the weakest member of Team Star. And it gets us, you know, a bunch of new areas. We'll probably do the dark and then fire. And then see how much time is there. Like I said, I don't want this too long because I do have the hour from yesterday to upload too. But still worth it. We got 2 Pokemon to go over. We can finally catch Rockruff. Tackle it. I did try to find Buffalo Wild Wings literally in the wild. I just couldn't. Wait, I probably should buy Great Balls. Because then we're not just relying on a Pokeball that could fail. Ooh, Rockruff, the puppy Pokemon. Again. This Pokemon travels in a pack well with others until it grows up. When its mood turns sour, it starts striking the ground with the rocks on its necks. And next up is Mankey. Who I was considering for the team, but I wanted to try Taurus before this. Dang. Hop-Up wants to learn 3 moves. Poison, Sleep, and Stun Powder. Well, Stun Spore, but same thing. Mankey, the pig monkey Pokemon. It is extremely quick to anger. It could be dazzled one moment, then thrashing away the next instant. Yeah, I'm gonna go buy Great Balls really quick, cause yeah, just to be on the safe side. Oh good, I can. Goodbye. I'm gonna say the 20. That should be good for what we're doing. Stuff those. Okay. seen you around school. You're the new transfer student, aren't you? Yibei, I think, the student. That is a flashlight. Level 19 Buffalo Wild Wings. That's crazy. Yeah, Mankeys typically travel in packs, so be careful. They're also aggressive. They'll hate you. I barely saw that. This is Capsakid, one of the new Paldean Pokemon. It has a type combo that's actually good, but because we have Fuecoco, I didn't want to use it. Capsakid! Is the spicy pepper Pokemon pure grass type until it evolves. Traditional Paldean dishes can be extremely spicy because they include the shed of front teeth. Huh. Of Capsakid among their ingredients. They take this thing. I read that as they take the teeth out of the Pokemon and put it in their dishes, I think they just like whittled down that front tooth. Still painful. From Alola, we get Mudbray. If you want a defensive wall that is a ground type, Mudbray's your pick. It can get the ability Stare, so every time it's hit physically, it boosts its defense. It might survive. And yes, it does. With stamina boosting its defense instead of getting iron defense, this thing can quickly become your greatest wall. It's really good when it evolves too. We'll be going over that when we see it. Or if we get it. Mudbray, the donkey Pokemon, pure ground type. Though a slow walker, Mudbray is plenty strong. Its pace doesn't change even when it's loaded with 50 times its own body weight. What's it about being a slow walker? Yeah, its speed stat is the only bad thing about it. It's hardly ever gonna go first against things its level or higher. But that's the whole point. It wants to take hits from things, tire them out that way, tank everything, and then just use Earthquake or high horsepower to just take things out in one fell shot. It could be a really good Pokemon if you need a ground type. Ooh, an Experience Candy S. That's great. Next up is Flittle. You might go down to this thing because I'm not grass type. And it used quick attack. I see an item back there. Flittle, the Frill Pokemon. Pure Psychic. I thought it was a grass type. It kinda looks like a grass. Oh, it can make mistakes. It spends its time running about wastelands. If anyone steals its beloved berries, it will chase them down and exact its revenge. It can evolve once. This little cave. There's a single chart for that. Let's actually heal you up. Just taking out some of the mag key. She was talking about the pillars of light that we've been seeing. Aurora, the student. Oh, a Shuppet, that's interesting. I charged this thing last night. I did use the bad charger, I guess. Sorry. Keep sneezing. Oh, two new Pokemon. Mischievous. I can see it being a good special attacker with different varied moves. I think it gets Psychic, Ghost, Dark, and of all things, Electric. Actually, I think it's just the one. I think we cut Ghastly before. Yeah, we did, because we used Ghastly to levitate against some items. Because it's nighttime. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, come on. I did say get psychic. Or good, it didn't take it out. Now let's try it. So we need something with like Thunder Wave. This is getting irritating. I don't know why this one's being such a pain. Feels like it's the complete opposite of Taurus from yesterday. Taurus didn't want to spawn whatsoever. This thing spawned but doesn't want to be caught whatsoever. We will catch it when we get freaking Ultra Balls or Dusk Balls. And of course Smoliv can't run. No, you die. Guess we did catch Ghastly before. So we're going up this path, and then, yeah, if we just follow the path, it'll lead us right to him, eventually. But we'll leave some trainers for later. I thought about it. I was going to use an electric flying type, because that is a really good type combo, especially with the one I was thinking. I've used it before. No, we caught it. Just gotta find out where. There it is. I see it. Right next to Pichu. I think Tadbulb is what we're going to be using for the team. Its ability is not bad. That nature, though, is. We're going to get some ingredients. We got apple, banana, yogurt, whipped cream. And that was it. So I will think of a nickname for Tadpole, and we're just going to use a different flag type. One of which is actually coming up. So we're going to have a full team before the second gym, I think. Well, I'll try to get it before the third, but because of how many badges there are, it's good to get a full team early and start training them up all at once. This also means I can finally get a Pokemon with Thunder Wave and use Tadbulb as just that. A Pokemon that's good at catching things. Let's see what else it gets. Electro Ball. I've never actually used Tadbulb, but I've only evolved it just to get the Dex entry, so this will be interesting. I will think of a nickname for it, because we're naming things after restaurants. And I don't know any restaurant that's named after a frog. Yeah, it's a tadpole. Okay, heal. The Source has been doing so much fighting. It will be a while before we evolve it, though. And I think that was actually her last tip that she puts into the adventure guide. Maybe. There might be more later, who knows. So many Ghastly. We can finally catch Phanpy! A quick story about this. I'm actually proud of myself for this. On Scarlet, I actually found a shiny Phanpy outside of an outbreak, and I actually spotted it right away. Shiny Phanpy is not easy to spot. It's a weird shiny. It looks like it goes from like that light blue that it has to a slightly lighter blue. See, if Mr. Fish just did that, they would have been fine. We will catch it later. Phanpy, the long-nosed Pokemon. Pure ground type. It is not as durable as Mudbray, but it is faster if you want to go for that. It is more stronger than it appears. If a Phanpy is swinging its trunk around and your arm gets hit by it, your arm bone will shatter. Alright, great. So that tiny thing is up there with Beware, who could break his spine with a hug. Cool. I want the item. I missed the item. Yeah, because there's another Pokemon that I've been thinking of using. I'll be honest, the ground type that I was trying to hype up of using was Garchomp. But nah. I think there's a flying type that would be better. Yo, happy Arvin! So, from what I gather, it seems like the Open Sky Titans live somewhere on this mountain. But there are all these crazy boulders waiting down from the mountain too. It's gonna be a little tricky to stay around and look for the tiny ball dodging all of those. I think it'd be percent flying if you get hit by a falling boulder. Maybe you could use... Maybe you could power your way through atop that route of yours. The Open Sky Titan is right up here. That's why we got the call. Trying to find my way back up to the... Not by falling. Well, that probably helps. I did get to that Pokemon Center, so... Oh, that's an iron. I'm gonna get that to... Give up this. I need to give you. And it wants to learn Headbutt. That's so much better. I think I'm gonna get the Iron 2 Tadpole. These two mints aren't good for the team. I don't like any nature that does minus defense. Why would you want to take more damage from stuff? I'm not saying every Pokemon should get plus defense, but... Oh, that's terrifying. Of course the Pokemon went to Taurus. It's our physical hitter. In the distance up there, you can barely see it on stream, honestly. That's where a town is. You could go straight to that town. Alright, I'm just gonna walk to that Pokemon setup right here. Alright. Let's do the best possible route. Over the bridge, then there's a Pokemon Center. That's south. Okay. So I go this way. I think I'm heading away from it, aren't I? Yep. That stupid controller. So happens when you light up. I'll try something. Hang on. If I do this, does it disconnect it? No. Okay, so I plugged it in. We're good. And from here we get prosciutto, some cheese, potato tortilla, potato tortilla, and olive oil. Now, do I cross this bridge? I do cross actually. let's see, what, 40 minutes? Oh yeah, we could do both. And then we go this way, I think. Not that. No, that actually loops back. We need to keep going straight. We're almost there. A lot of exploring today. But that's a good thing. I think we're good. Oh, actually, it's a new Pokemon. Numel. Again, it's a pretty good Grunter, being bulky, but it does have a 4 types weakness. Water, which is, I believe, the most common type with every Pokemon in, like, considered of all the 1,000 of them. Thanks, Hoenn. Gen 3 added so many of them. Whoever wants to learn U-turn, that would be better than Pounce. And it gets it out of trouble, just in case. We saw how good U-turn could be because of, ironically, George from Shield. So I'll take it. Numel, the Numb Pokemon. It is a Fire Ground type, 4 times weak to water, so be careful. It does get some Grass type moves, but it's slow, and Water types do get Aqua Jet. The Flaming Magma it stores in its hump on its back is the source of its tremendous power. Heck, it's adventure. It can cause eruptions, explosions. It's pretty much the equivalent of a volcano erupting. What level is it? 18. That's fine. Cut that speed in half. And Thundershock. That did less damage than I was expecting. But it's fine. Because it's paralyzed, it's easier to catch. Oh, we just get the critical catch. Okay. That works too. Swablu, the cotton bird Pokemon. Normal flying. It doesn't stay that way. It's one of the few Pokemon that changes types when it evolves. It can't relax if it or its surroundings are not clean. It wipes off dirt with its wings. That sounds like Dusk Lycanroc too. Something I will be trying to get the Dex entry for. Oh, I probably should heal you. I like how we just have the random Vampy in the party. Hey, we see the Pokemon Center! Not just gonna. I'm not gonna swap just to take damage again. Why have Pokedolls? Always stock those up just in case. And we can't even get to the Pokemon Center unless I jump off. They are blocking the way. So with Team Star, something vital to remember. Organize your first 3 Pokemon. So 1, 2, 3. Edit those 3 that are yellow. You cannot bring a full party to raiding their base. You get your full team when you're battling the boss. Don't worry there. But you don't, however, get your full party when challenging their base. Nibble was also an option that I was thinking of for a team, but whoa, hold it, you. Up ahead's the base of operations for Team Star's Dark Crew. You may know us as the Second Crew, the Second Squad. Yep, and we don't take too kindly to random kids sniffing around our turf. So, if you don't turn yourself around here, Miko, we'll have to send you packing. Wait, hold up. Just going off a hunch here, but are you that happy kid? Yeah, that piece of work we're out to get for declared war on Team Skull. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Maybe I am. It's as cool as a cucumber. Honesty is not always the best policy, you know. You know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who you are. You're not getting through. Let's all forget Thrash by me and Battle Kid. What'll it be? I'll take you one. Sassy kids like you are the worst. That's it. Prepare to get stomped into the dirt. It has been a while. Team Star. We're going to be taking out the Dark Crew as well as the Fire Crew. That is why I wanted Taurus. It has a type advantage against both. The only thing it can't take out is Murkrow with these. But we do have Aqua Jet, so yeah. Why did such a sassy kid have to be so strong? Yeah, you should have fought some trainers on the way here. How the heck could I lose? Whatever. It's your problem now. Finish up here for me, would you, bud? Okay, thanks. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. She's new to the team, you know. Might have to have a little chat with her about that attitude. Well, I'm gonna go into the base now and give the rest of the squad the heads up. We'll come at you full force if you set foot inside. So you might want to consider turning tail. Either way, best of luck to you, amigo. Hasta la vista. I see you took care of the guards. Nice work. Now, hold up in that base as Team Star's Dark Crew, the second squad. Their boss, Giacomo, I think, pretty much runs the whole of Team Star. And he also produced that wild soundtrack of theirs himself. He's a sharp guy. Even our declaration of war won't have ruffled him in the slightest. His plan is probably weighing it down with a wave of guards that finish you off himself. No use trying to outthink strategic types like him. Bring him down with a head-on attack. Just keep on defeating as many Pokemon as you can until the big man shows up. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the second squad off the map. If you somehow jump into a Team Star base, and I can show this off, there's actually a way to do this and it's funny. If you jump into a Team Star base without ringing the bell, they'll actually kick you out and say, if you want in, you gotta ring the bell. Let's do it. We only had the first 3 Pokemon in our party. Only one of them actually has a type advantage, so we'll see how we do. Careful now, Happy. Team Star has a unique way of doing battle. They call it a Star Barrage. To get through it, you'll need to use the R button to send out multiple Pokemon and have them battle at the same time. If your Pokemon get low in health, come back here and I'll heal them up for you. The guards you'll be facing will heal up their Pokemon too, so stay sharp out there. Heads up, gang. Some jumped up kid has wandered in thinking he can raid our base. Clearly he doesn't know who he's messing with. Let's teach him a lesson he won't forget. To our unwanted guest, if you can defeat, this is where it gets dumb. If you can defeat 30 of our Pokemon in the next 10 minutes, our boss might just honor you with an appearance. 10 minutes is overkill. They should have said 4. If you want a challenge, try to do it in 2. But I'm just gonna be winning, so send your Pokemon out with the R button to try to defeat a set number of Team Star's Pokemon before time runs out. If time runs out and you didn't beat 30, that's concerning. Especially at the Dark Base. When you're taking on a challenge of a Star Barrage, you can have 3 Pokemon out at the same time. You lose in a Star Barrage if all your Pokemon get 2-1 out to battle, or if time runs out. If one of your Pokemon can no longer battle, you can help it. You can help it recover HP by using a vending machine or Clive. If you decide you want to give up before time runs out, press the Y button. I mean, we're already at 12. That should say how easy this is. There's 1 minute down and we're at 23. That's what I mean, like, yeah. And we win. That was the whole star battle. He's way above our level, we gotta get the boss. Boss of Team Star's Dark Crew. Let's do this. Done a real number on this party crasher. Happy, was it? I'm Giacomo. At the deck I go by DJ Vice. Call me whichever. It's a vibe either way. Nice to meet you and all. But how about we skip straight to your outro? Don't worry. I'll play you a sick requiem as you crash and burn. Let's get this party started. Giacomo of Team Star is the Dark type specialist. Starting off with something that's gonna go down instantly if you have a fighting type. Poniard. You didn't really think things through, did ya? Declaring war on Team Star is a real bad move. Poniard, Dark Steel type. 4 times weak to fighting, so double kick on take it out. Level 21. So it's a good thing I went after this guy. His second Pokemon is Repavoom. Cut up the tempo. This show ain't over yet. Every Team Star base, every Team Star leader I should say, has the car. This is the second Starmobile, level 20. I really recommend X attacks or X defenses. Actually, let's see if I have any. Oh yeah, we're set. Even if Buffalo Wild Wings goes down, we have 3 other Pokemon that can probably take it out. You messed up on that. A critical hit will max out Buff Taurus's attack. Oh wow. Taurus got ticked. It did half of the remaining health. I think it did 3/4 of the remaining health. With 1 double kick. That's what I said. Taurus is gonna be dangerous. Guess that's that. And we get a flashback. About a year and a half ago. Guess that's that. What's up, G? Come on. Did something happen? The big boss just wanted to take on some stuff. So we had a chat and settled on a few plans. Few plans? Like for what? Operation Star, first of all, and also a new code of conduct for the team. You know, tons of new members have joined up recently. Well, we figured we gotta make some team rules, like a code, so we'll all be on the same page. Nice. You come up with the great code for us, won't you, Giacomo? Huh, no thanks, way too much pressure. I mean, yeah, I used to be president of the student council, but, you know, everyone ended up hating me after that, right? Of course we know you. You voiced a ton of stuffy rules on everyone. They wouldn't take it. We got some other nerd to replace you after like 5 minutes. I cannot help but concur. Male student hair must stray no longer than 1.8 inches below the nape, and so forth. Rules were vexation made manifest. Not quite exactly. So you all agree that I shouldn't be let anyone near this new code. But you always know what's best for the team, Giacomo. You look out for us. You earned our trust many times over. Without you, Team Star just wouldn't work. That stuck-up student council press isn't who you are anymore, man. A code written by the Giacomo I'm looking at now? I'd follow that any day. Yes, would I? Okay. Thanks for the ego boost, everyone. I'll do it. I'll write up the darn code. You did the best I could. I wrote that code myself, and there's no going back on it now. My days as a boss are over. So here, take my star badge, would ya? The Dark Crew is defeated. 1 of 5. I'll give you this TM, choice TM2. You earned it fair and square. Foul play, the higher the attack stat is on a Pokemon, the more it'll do. If he put that off on Tauros with maxed attack and it went first, it would have taken Tauros out in close to one hit. So this is how the party ends. But let's talk about those Pokemon of yours. They're crazy strong, huh? Yeah, Tauros destroyed you. You had those trainer chops at the academy? Like what moves you should use and stuff? Sure did. Huh, okay. You like it at the academy. Have fun. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Okay then. Sorry to interrupt, but are you Giacomo? Whoa-ho. Wasn't expecting a giant Pompadour to make a guest appearance today. You get a Quaxwell to style that up for you. I'm just after a quick word. Would you mind? Sure. I can tell it's gonna be something annoying, but I guess I'm nearly freed up for time. Thanks, I'll get straight to it. It seems all of you in Team Star are headed for expulsion if you keep up your current activities. So, why wouldn't you break up the team and start attending class at the academy again? That's what you want now. There's a habit we're actually waiting on a pal. Though we don't know if they'll be coming back. How? Close friend of yours, are they? They're only the strongest boss in all of Team Star. Like how there's a top champion who's the absolute #1 trainer, you know? They're the one who invited us other bosses to form the team. We call him the Big Boss. But where is this Big Boss of yours now? Wouldn't we like to know? We haven't heard from them in, I don't know, must be a year and a half now? We thought if we kept Team Star going that they'd get back in touch one day. But the teachers just keep pressing us to call it quits. And then we get party crushers like you two. Maybe the Big Boss did ditch us. They were talking about breaking up the team before and all. So Team Star and this Big Boss of yours, they really that important to you? Is the sky blue? Let me put it in words you eggheads at the Academy might understand. You're my greatest treasure. It's me. It seems Giacomo no longer carries his star badge, the symbol of his status as a boss. He gave it to you, didn't he? Yep. Let's see. With its boss out of the picture, the second squad is pretty much done for. Oh, Giacomo. Sorry, got caught up in my thoughts for a second. Now about your reward, I'll transfer some LP to over to your phone as promised. We get 5,000 LP for that. And we get more TMs. I took the liberty of adding some new entries to the page of TMs you can make at the TMM, the TM machine. These new TMs should help you improve your Pokemon's battle capabilities even farther. In any case, we did some solid work out there. So much so that you deserve an extra reward. Someone from my supply unit will be there to give you some materials for making TMs. Hey! I'm Penny from the supply unit. You probably don't remember, but you got me out of a tight spot by the school stairs. I was glad to help. Oh, so you do remember. But, I'm helping out with Operation Starfall as part of my independent study. You know, the treasure hunt. I'm good with machines and hacking and stuff, so I'll be working behind the scenes. So, here you go. Your bonus word from Cassiopeia. Said that really weird. We get a bunch of materials. You should be able to make a ton of TMs with those. And Cassiopeia said you'll get more rewards each time you take out one of the bases. So, I heard about how you had your Pokemon charged to battle. Seems you were pretty amazing. With a trainer as strong as you on our side, I'm sure the operation will go just fine. There's 4 more squad bases left, so, good luck. Now, you might be thinking, okay, it's time to leave. Not yet. Every Team Star base has secrets. Not everything we could grab right now, but at least they should. There you are. Might be back at the Yep, it's all the way up here. We get Encore. Forces enemies to use the same move for 3 turns. There should be one other item that we can find, but I just don't know where. So for now, because we're done with that, we have the Grass Gym, the fire one of that, and then I think we're gonna take out this Titan boss, the Steel Titan. The Lurking Steel Titan. Not all now, because we are an hour 13 in, and I said about an hour and a half right now. So no, it said we were going to take out the fire one, but considering how close that was with the weakest and they're the next strongest, might be a good idea to train up at the gym. Tandemaus was really tempting to consider for the team. Because it's something I've never used. Its evolved form is very unique. One of 2 Pokemon evolve like it. And yeah. Well, it levels up. It evolves by level up, but the thing it turns into, only one of 2 Pokemon can do. Tandemaus, the couple Pokemon. The pair sticks together no matter what. They split any food that they find exactly in half, and then eat it together. See what we got. See what we can make first. We got Agility, Mud Slap, Scary Face, Struggle Bug, Low Kick, Protect. Nothing can learn Psybeam. Nothing can learn Disarming Voice besides Crocodile, who already has it. Swift could be good at Tadpole, but I think I'm good. Got Nightshade, nothing can learn that. Air Cutter, nothing can learn that. Mudshot. And Door. We got Foul Play I can make. So yeah, I think we're good. You think because it's a grass gym we're in trouble? No. We have Fuego and chicken for this. We're fine. We're gonna take out the grass gym and then call it a day there. That way we get 2 badges and we get even closer to each mission being done. Because we did the Titan, well, for YouTube that'd be last episode, but not last part, cause the one from yesterday is gonna be half of it, and yeah. But yeah, happy. So wild that we ended up randomly visiting the same gym at the same time. Again, what a weird coincidence. I swear I'm not just sneaking ahead of you so I can lie away and go, oh wow, we might as well end the battle now that you're here. No, seriously, look, to prove it, I won't even challenge you to a battle this time. As much as I'd like to. But look at you and your Pokemon, they've definitely got stronger since last time. Add these to the mix and you'll be 100% set to go, no problem. 3 ethers! I'll be cheering for you. I'll go train like maybe 20 Pokemon or so while you tackle the gym. Bruh. Quaxley. When I took out this gym with Quaxley, I got destroyed. But I'll win with my Growlithe, right? Even Growlithe might not be enough. Welcome to the Artisan Gym. Let me register as you as a challenger. Your name is Happy, yes? Yep. Great. Now in order to face gym leader Bracius, you'll need to pass the gym test. Here at the Artisan Gym, that means you'll be completing a game of Sunflora Hide and Seek. As you may know, Artisan is a city of artists. The artwork made by the people here is largely inspired by nature and the sun that nurtures it. Since Sunflora embodied these concepts, we try to gather them and take good care of them. Your job today is to find the Sunflora located throughout Artisan. Remember, these Pokemon look like sun-shaped flowers. Gather up to 10 of them and bring them to the Sunflora lawn and you'll pass the test. Register to the map. When you leave the gym, turn right and you'll see 2 large Sunflora statues. Head for those. Once you're at the lodge entrance, we can learn more about the gym test there. But just take a step. Alright. Hey there. I look after the Artisan's Gym Sunflora. I hope you're ready for a challenge. I hope you're ready, Challenger. It's time for a game of Sunflora Hide and Seek. I'll go ahead and access Sunflora to spread themselves around town. Sounds like the Sunflora are ready for you. With that, your gym test has now begun. Once you find 10 Sunflora, please bring them back here to the Sunflora lawn. That's all from me. Good luck out there. So, Sunflora being around. They will follow you around. Like that. And they'll pretty much be anywhere. They can be mixed up in flowers. Yeah. They do stay within the walls of the town. So, yeah. They're not gonna be the provinces or anything like that. Jump up. Oh, there's an item over there. Oh, quick claw, that's really good. That sometimes lets you go first, regardless of speed. We found number 4. Some of the music in this game is okay. I feel like the gem chests are one of the better ones. Look at it hiding in a pot. A little flower pot. You'll hear them too, once you get close. That's number 7. We're almost done. There's one behind this barrel. We just need 2 more and then we're done. Now we just need 1 more. Why do I get the feeling there's one right by the gym? Oh my god. Look at this. Look at all this flora. On my arm, it kind of went numb. And we passed the test. I'm surprised though that our Olive Garden and Fuego have not evolved yet. Well done finding all those sunflower. You passed the gym test with flying colors. Now head back to the staff at the gym and tell them. I think I want to start with Fuego. Should still have a rare candy, I think. Ugh. Hey! Olive Garden is evolving. It now has breadsticks. It is now a Dolive. Dolive, the olive Pokemon. Grass normal type. Still has that pesky normal type. It basks in the sun to its heart content until the fruits on its head ripen. After that, Dolive parts from human settlement and goes on a journey. I think I'm gonna give the Quick Claw to Tadbulb. And the rare candy could go to you. That would have been crazy if that thing evolved as well. Now, it keeps saying it, and I do want to show it off. For milestones, for 10 Pokemon, you get 3 bags of Stardust that you can sell. At 20 Pokemon, you get 10 Great Balls. At 30, we get a Thunderstone, something that can evolve Tadbulb. We're not going to do that yet. At 40, you get 10 Ultra Balls. At 50, we get 5 Experience Candies, the small version. At 60, you get a Firestone. At 70, you get 10 Net Balls. And we need 2 more Pokemon added to the Dex to get the next reward. That's really good. That means we could just evolve Shroodle and catch something else, and we'll get it. It seems you successfully gathered 10 Sunflora and brought them over to the Sunflora lawn. That means you cleared the gym test. Congratulations. You've now earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. Are you ready to challenge gym leader Bracius? Yes. Very well. Allow me to show you to the battle court. This guy is awesome. He's not a strong gym leader, mind you, because it's the second one, or it could be your first. But, greetings, challenger! He's standing on the windmill! And he jumps off. Hero pose. That's just awesome. And it starts spinning from his jump. That's crazy. You did well to come this far. I am Bracius, an artist specializing in grass-type Pokemon. I'm also the gym leader here at the Artisan Gym. I was observing your gym test from the atop the windmill, you know. The perception you displayed in finding Sunflora was truly... oh, how shall I describe it? Yes, it was truly avant-garde. I only pray that you might demonstrate that eye for beauty in our battle as well. Enough talk. We must begin creating our collaborative work of art. I trust that you are ready. It is time for our masterpiece to take shape. Gym leader Bracius has a Petilil, pure grass type. Something you cannot catch just quite yet, I don't think. Art is creation and destruction. Struggle. Oh, and of course he goes too fast. Where's the fang? Grass has lots of weaknesses that you could plan ahead for. He has Smoliv. Hey, so did we. Oh, he only has level 16s. We could have done him first, then the team star. Oh well. Smell of pure grass type. We've seen it before. Finally, is Sudowoodo. Do not swap to a fighting type or a water type. This has promise, yes. Let's lead with this artistic endeavor. Sudowoodo is a pure rock type. Except for the fact that he terrestrializes it into a grass type, making Sudowoodo finally a tree. At times, art becomes a race against the clock. Let us increase the pace. Trailblaze is a grass-type move that will boost the user's speed. Do not use a fire type in this gym. Sudowoodo does have rock type moves, and that might actually take it out. See, there's rock though. Wow. Just short of it. U-turn. And Sudowoodo goes down. Oh, but good day. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you know what? That's how I want to say it. Oh, what artistic tactics you employ! The patterns of your moves, the minute details of your Pokemon's performance. Everything you did was honed to perfection. A battle was in a word. Achieved champion rank in all of Paldean history. It is entirely possible that such great potential lies within you as well. should you continue striving to reach champion rank, you will one day have to battle me. You would be wise to train hard starting now. It will save you from experiencing the bitter regret of defeat. Oh, and do come along to my art class sometime. I would be thrilled to have you attend. Once we get the 8th gym badge, we will be doing every single class. With 2 badges down. That being our 4th total. With us having 2 victory roads done of 8, a team star beaten, and a Titan down. I think that's good for right now. Yeah. Because I did get. YouTube, you have the link to the Twitch. Uh, Check out my channel here. Catch a live sometime. Both have the link to a Discord server hosted by Freak with a Pen. Check him out too. He's a fellow streamer who does different games every day. In fact, last night he just did Sonic the Hedgehog. I believe 1, 2, and Sonic the Hedgehog plus Knuckles. So, he does some cool games. Yeah, shout out to him. And with that, I think we're good. We got a lot done. We got 5 party members now. And we even evolved one. Let's do this. There. Before I head out though, we're gonna do this in a bit. I'm gonna use all 5 of the experience candies on Tadbulb just to catch it up. I can see that being good.